in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Courtney. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Turning it on. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Oh, they're after him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And it'll be a touchback. Come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Martin. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Working that left side now. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Finding open areas.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's French. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Rolling right and going deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Using his legs, it's Martin. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Give him 96 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is...
And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. Corralled by the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for a crease. It's Martin.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able...
Breaks into the open. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And, guys, this is a great time to look for an explosive play on 2nd and short. 3 wideouts to the left. Grab near the marker. It's Courtney. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment, whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Under fire. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Third down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
That makes the score Penn State 35.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no...
Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Encroachment defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 25.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back. At Ross Ade Stadium.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. The screen, he's got wheels. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, the ground game. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt.
4th down.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Using his legs, it's Hayes. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I love finding those easy plays that I know are low risk, but I'm going to get some positive yards, keep me ahead of the sticks, find my tight end, run a little out route, stay in the middle of the field.
There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by just 2 over Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Makes the catch at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Still running at the 40. There he goes to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give on the inside. Looking for room at the 25. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. On the run, it's Hayes. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
Breaks into the open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finds his tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
That makes the score Penn State 70, Purdue 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Funk. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes a man miss. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Under fire. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Penn State! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out at their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Boilermakers are on the move. They'll try the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too.
Ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The run from the shotgun. Powers through the defender.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Extending the play. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And thank goodness for those new age throwing techniques. It takes wear and tear off your arm because it ought to be tired by now, over 450.
This guy can throw from all the different arm slots.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season. Undefeated, bowl eligible. But when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.